Imagine, if you will, a typical day in the life of a modern American citizen. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and you're going about your tasks, blissfully unaware of the impending chaos. Suddenly, the lights flicker and die. Your devices fail, and the once familiar hum of electricity fades into an eerie silence. This isn't a power outage, no. It's far more terrifying. This is a catastrophic grid down event, a disaster that plunges us back into the dark ages, where survival is uncertain and the conveniences we've always known are no more. The thought is chilling, isn't it? But fear not. You're not helpless in the face of such disaster. With the right preparation and knowledge, you can not only survive a grid down event, but thrive while others falter. And in this video, we'll delve into the crucial items you need to stockpile now. From essential food and water supplies to survival gear and alternative energy sources, we've covered everything you need to withstand a catastrophic event. So brace yourselves as we embark on this journey of survival and preparedness. Because when the lights go out, it's not the darkness you should fear, but being unprepared for it. One Sebu, when it comes to a prolonged grid down scenario, managing your fuel supply becomes absolutely crucial for survival and comfort. You see, when the power grid fails and you lose access to electricity, traditional heating systems, cooking appliances, and transportation options become useless. So, to be prepared for such situations, it's important to stockpile the right types of fuel in sufficient quantities to meet your energy needs. Let's start with gasoline or diesel generators. And these are commonly relied upon during power outages and typically consume around 3-5 gallons of fuel per day. To make sure you have enough, it's recommended to stockpile between 1095 and 1825 gallons annually. Of course, the exact amount may vary based on the efficiency and size of your generator. Propane is another great option for heating and cooking. On average, a household consumes between 365 and 730 gallons of propane each year. It's considered safe and reliable, making an excellent choice for grid down scenarios. But what if other fuel sources aren't available? That's where kerosene heaters come in. These portable heaters use between 0.1 and 0.3 gallons of kerosene per hour. It's a good idea to have a sufficient supply of kerosene on hand, especially if you anticipate extended power outages. Now, let's talk about wood. It's renewable and highly effective for both heating and cooking. Depending on your specific heating requirements, you can expect to burn between 3 and 6 cords of wood annually. So, stocking up on firewood is essential for staying warm and preparing meals during a grid down event. And don't forget about transportation. While vehicle usage may be limited, it's still a good idea to have enough fuel based on your vehicle's efficiency and anticipated essential trips. On average, this could range from 500 to 1,000 gallons per year. Remember, proper storage is crucial for the safety and longevity of your fuel supply. Different fuels should be stored in designated containers in a cool, dry place with good ventilation. This will minimize the risk of leaks or spills and prevent fuel degradation due to exposure to heat or moisture. And don't forget to regularly check and maintain your fuel supply. Some fuels can degrade over time. It's also a good idea to rotate your stockpile periodically to keep it fresh and effective. 2 generators. Now, let's dive deep into the pulse of power generators, your lifeline in a grid down situation. Imagine having the power of the sun in your backyard. Quite literally. That's the beauty of solar generators. They are clean, whisper quiet energy powerhouse, perfect for juicing up your smaller devices. Choose a model with a high capacity battery and efficient solar panels, and you are golden. But what about when you need to power larger appliances? That's when you bring in the big guns. Gasoline or diesel generators. These bad boys pack a serious punch and are designed for heavy lifting. Look for inverter models for the twin benefits of efficiency and cleaner power output. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Fuel storage safety cannot be overstated. Now, here's a wildcard entry. Dual fuel generators running on gasoline or propane, they bring versatility to your grid down prep. Propane has the added advantage of a longer shelf life, making it a champion extended blackout scenarios. Moving on to heating solutions. They are nothing short of critical, especially if you're in a colder region. Have you ever thought about a wood stove? Fantastic dual purpose option. The humble wood stove provides both heating and cooking. That's if you have a steady wood supply and proper ventilation. Then we have propane heaters. Some models come with safety features like automatic shoot off, making them a safe bet for indoor use. For those of you needing to warm larger spaces, kerosene heaters are your best allies. But remember, Kerosene storage has its nuances and proper ventilation is non-negotiable. Choosing the right equipment is a balancing act, and your focus should be on durability, reliability, efficiency, and safety features. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. Your personal needs, environment, and available resources are key. And let's not overlook the importance of regular maintenance and testing of your equipment. After all, you want your gear to be ready when the lights go out. In this third critical preparation step, let's delve into the fascinating world of water purification, an absolutely essential survival skill during a catastrophic grid down event. Picture the slide, you're out in the wilderness, or maybe you're stuck at home. Either way, you need safe drinking water. How do you procure it? Well, we've got some exciting options. First up is the pump style water filter. Imagine a portable device built for adventurers like you. Just pop it into your backpack and you're good to go. These filters are absolutely perfect for handling bacteria and protozoa. They're lightweight and utterly handy, making them the go-to choice for individuals or small adventure groups. But what about if you're with your family or maybe a larger group? Enter the gravity-fed filters like the robust and reliable Big Berkey Beck 4X2 countertop water filter system. Picture a system that uses the simple force of gravity to push water through ceramic or fiber filters. These bad boys don't need electricity and are effective against most pathogens. A great option for bigger groups. Now, let's go old school for a moment. Who doesn't love a classic? Boiling, the tried and true method. All it takes is a heat source, a container, and a rolling boil for at least a minute, and Vila. You've got yourself a reliable way to kill pathogens. For those who prefer simplicity, how about chlorine or iodine tablets like the Aquadubs water purification tablets? Lightweight, easy to use, and highly effective against bacteria and viruses. These tablets are a must-have in every personal emergency kit. For all you DI enthusiasts out there, let's talk about solar water disinfection, also known as SODIS. This involves using nature's very own disinfectant, sunlight, to treat water in clear plastic bottles. Sure, it's a bit weather dependent, but it's super effective and incredibly simple. And speaking of dye, homemade filters crafted using simple everyday items like sand, charcoal, and cloth can be a real lifesaver. They're best deployed as a preliminary step before boiling or chemical treatment. Now let's dive into the fourth indispensable cornerstone of any solid prep plan. Tools. Let's start with the simple non-electric tools, pliers and wrenches. The standout choice in our toolkit is the Channel Lock GS3 set, a trifecta featuring needle nose, slip joint, and adjustable pliers. And for those stubborn bolts and nuts, you can't beat the Craftsman 944,664 adjustable wrench set. Next, for times when you need to cut through materials, the Stanley 20 0.415 15-inch fat max handsaw is your go-to. Stepping into the world of electric tools, we see they offer unrivaled convenience and efficiency. But remember, folks, these need a power source. Drilling and driving screws become a breeze with the DeWalt DCD 791 D2 cordless drill. And for versatile cutting tasks, the Makita XS 2E circular saw handles wood, metal, and plastic with absolute finesse. Be sure to stock up on rechargeable battery packs and consider a solar generator for those sunny days. But when it comes to heavy-duty tasks, fuel-powered tools are the undisputed champions. A generator like the Honda U2200 is a lifeline, powering your electric tools and charging your batteries. And if you're faced with clearing fallen trees, then the Husqvarna 455 Rancher chainsaw will be your best friend. But before we wrap up, here are some tips to go. Some tools with a reputation for quality and durability. They might cost more up front, but they'll save you in the long run. Also, consider tools that can multitask. They'll save you space and increase your efficiency. Don't forget regular maintenance and secure storage to keep your tools in top shape. And most importantly, never compromise on safety. Always have your gloves, goggles, and ear protection ready. Point 5. And non-perishable foods, when the grid goes down, the ability to preserve food dwindles instantly, increasing the risk of food spoilage. It is crucial, therefore, to stock up on non-perishable foods to ensure you have a sustainable food supply. Non-perishable foods, often known as shelf-stable foods, do not require refrigeration and can be stored for an extended period without degradation. These foods are the mainstay of emergency preparedness due to their long shelf life and nutritional value. Stocking up on non-perishable food items is a critical aspect of emergency preparedness. It is recommended to have a variety of nutrient-dense canned goods in your supply. Canned beans, vegetables, fruit, and soup can provide essential nutrients and are easy to prepare. Don't forget canned protein sources such as tuna, chicken, or turkey. It's also beneficial to stock meat substitutes such as canned lentils or chickpeas for vegetarians or vegans. Dried fruits and vegetables are another excellent choice for non-perishable food items. They retain most of their nutritional value and are lightweight, making them perfect for scenarios requiring you to be on the move. Freeze-dried meals are an excellent option for a quick, nutrient-dense meal and require only hot water to prepare. Grains such as rice and pasta are high-energy foods that store well and can be used in a variety of meals. Consider also stocking up on oatmeal and cereal for easy breakfasts. Don't forget about high energy snacks like granola bars and trail mix. They can provide quick energy and are easy to carry if you need to leave your location. Powdered or canned milk provides a source of essential vitamins and minerals. It can be used in cooking or consumed directly when rehydrated. Remember to include some comfort foods in your stockpile as well. These can be an incredible morale booster in stressful situations. Having a variety of non-perishable food items ensures that you maintain a balanced and nutritious diet during emergencies. Rotate your stock regularly to ensure freshness and keep track of expiration dates. Remember, it's better to over-prepare than under-prepare. In disaster situations, your food supply could make the difference between survival and peril. Lastly, safe storage of your non-perishable food items is imperative. Store your food in a cool, dry place away from sunlight. Make sure to keep the food in a pest-free area and in containers resistant to water and rodent intrusion. 6. Medical supplies. Medical supplies are a crucial part of any emergency preparedness plan. During a catastrophic event, access to medical services may be limited or even non-existent. It's therefore vital to have a well-stocked first aid kit, not just a box filled with bandages and antiseptic wipes, but a comprehensive supply of tools and medications that can handle a range of medical scenarios. So bandages of various sizes, antiseptic wipes or creams, a digital thermometer, tweezers, medical tape, sterile gauze, pads, and pain relievers like aspirin or ibuprofen. These items can handle minor cuts, scrapes, and aches that might arise. Next, consider more significant injuries. Include a splint and elastic bandages for sprains or fractures, larger dressings for serious cuts, and a tourniquet for severe bleeding. Burn ointment and aloe vera gel can be helpful for treating burns, and hydrocortisone cream can alleviate itching from insect bites or rashes. Don't forget about personal medications. If you or a family member relies on prescription drugs, try to have a supply on hand that can last for several weeks. The same goes for over-the-counter medications you use frequently, like antihistamines for allergies or antacids for heartburn. Your kit should also contain personal hygiene items like hand sanitizers, wet wipes, and feminine hygiene products. It can be easy to overlook these essentials, but during a disaster, maintaining personal hygiene can be vital to avoid the spread of diseases. For an extra level of preparedness, consider taking a first aid course. Knowing how to properly use the supplies in your kit can make the difference between a minor issue and a major one. Remember, a first aid kit is only as useful as the person using it. Knowledge is a critical component of emergency readiness. Lastly, remember to check your kit regularly, ensure the supplies are in good condition, and replace any expired or used items promptly. Point number 7, cash reserves. Cash reserves play a critical role in emergency preparedness. In an era where digital transactions are increasingly prevalent, it's easy to forget the importance of physical currency. However, during a disaster or crisis, the accessibility of digital funds can become severely limited. Power outages can render ATMs useless and disrupt electronic payment systems, making it impossible to purchase essential items even if you have sufficient funds in your account. As such, it's wise to keep a cash reserve as part of your disaster preparedness kit. This reserve should consist of a variety of denominations, as smaller bills will allow for more flexibility in making purchases if exact change is required. This cash reserve can be a lifeline in emergencies, enabling you to procure vital supplies and services when other forms of payment are not available. Moreover, cash can also serve as a bargaining tool. In times of crisis, if resources become scarce, the value of cash can increase significantly, enabling it to be used as a form of barter. However, it is important to store this cash safely and securely, as it can also become a target for theft. Budgeting for this emergency fund is also crucial. Experts usually advise keeping enough cash to cover your basic needs for a week. This includes food, water, medication, and other essentials. Bear in mind that prices for these items can inflate during crises, so plan accordingly. In addition, your cash reserve should be kept in a safe but accessible location, and all family members should be aware of its location. It's also advisable to split the reserve between a couple of different places, just in case one stash gets lost or stolen. Point 8. Outdoor survival gear when disaster strikes. The need for outdoor survival gear becomes paramount, particularly in situations requiring evacuation or living off-grid. Equipping yourself with the right tools is vital. The cornerstone of your outdoor survival kit should be a robust, lightweight, and easy-to-assemble tent. This serves as a portable shelter that protects against harsh weather conditions while providing a semblance of comfort and privacy during turbulent times. Secondly, a portable stove is an invaluable asset. With a compact and lightweight design, such stoves provide a means to cook food and boil water, which can be critical for staying nourished and hydrated. A corresponding supply of fuel tablets or gas should be stored alongside. In addition to a tent and stove, a high-quality sleeping bag is necessary. Look for a sleeping bag designed for extreme weather conditions, ensuring it can keep you warm in cold climate. A multi-tool comprising various implements like a knife, screwdriver, and can opener can be indispensable in a survival situation. It saves space and weight by combining essential tools in one device. Good quality outdoor clothing and footwear are also crucial.
Yeah.
Waterproof and windproof clothing can shield you from the elements, while sturdy footwear can provide protection during treks over rough terrain. First aid kit is another must-have in your outdoor survival gear. Pack it with bandages, antiseptic wipes, tweezers, medical tape, and pain relievers. Don't forget basic necessities such as a flashlight for navigation and emergency signaling, a portable water purification system for access to clean drinking water, and fire starting tools for warmth, cooking, and signaling. High-calorie, non-perishable food items such as canned goods, energy bars, and dried fruits are also essential for maintaining your energy levels. A reliable form of communication, like a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio, is crucial for staying informed about current situations and receiving vital updates. Lastly, consider a detailed map of your local area and a compass. Even if you're familiar with the area, disaster situations can alter familiar landscapes, making navigation difficult. Assembling this outdoor survival gear might seem daunting, but each item has a significant role in ensuring you can sustain yourself in a crisis. By preparing now, you ensure that you and your loved ones can navigate through any emergency situation safely and efficiently.